and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Monarchs' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Wide open downfield. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The aerial assault continues. He makes a grab. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Monarchs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
It's these little moments like that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the move at the 30. All kinds of running room. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Panthers are on the move. Makes the grab. It's Wade. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually...
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. The give to the tailback. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking for a man on second down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Ingram. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Wade. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wade. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Panthers with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's going to take off. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Fighting off the defender. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Going up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Monarchs!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want...
The extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. The offense grinds out a really good drive. They have it going, and then comes to the abrupt halt with the turnover.
And for that offensive play caller, he had a good thing going. He was finding a rhythm. He was mixing things together.
Got a little room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Makes his connection. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Still looking on the move. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
14. Open-ended. 13.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Got a man in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's caught. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a 3rd down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid. by this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get it through the air. Got a man. It's Ingram. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Power football with the run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pumps it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia State, 21. Open-ended, 13.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Monarchs want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they got him for the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
On his way back to the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, ODU. Looking for the 2-point try.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner goes down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The give on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wade. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The give to the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Quick strike complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Panthers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
He'll start this drive firing.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs. get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now adjusting. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They want to just keep throwing it. Extending the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go! To the air on 1st down. He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Old Dominion!
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Breeze. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.